So in July of 2022, there was a mass shooting incident in a food court in a mall that looks kind of like this one. A guy came out of the restroom with a rifle, started blasting, killed 3, wounded 2. But then he himself kind of started to come under fire. The shooter came under fire by a fellow named Elijah Dicken, 22 years old, having a 9mm pistol about like this. He fired 10 shots, hitting 8, and eliminating the threat, saving a lot of people. One of the things that incident inspired was a target drill for people who like to practice shoot called the Dicken Drill or the 40-yard drill. What the drill is to hit a target at 40 yards with a pistol and hit 8 out of 10 times in 15 seconds. What the drill inspired me to do is to try to recreate the situation in virtual reality just to kind of see what would happen, and there's a game asset I've been working on that fits the bill for this. So let's meet our mass shooter for the day. It's what I like to call an anatomically correct adjacent target dummy. And the point of it is a simulator asset is to do what it's supposed to do. Like, for instance, if I shoot through and through the arm, I have entry, yeah, you do your thing. I have entry and exit wound, and I have the consequences of the bullet going through. Now, if I do something a little more significant, let's say that affects his mobility to a certain degree, but he can still shoot you. In order to take this particular target off the board, what we have to do, and everything's calculated as it goes, what we have to do to take him out, to actually take him out, is hit something that he can't get up from. So that's how this simulator works. So let's start the sim. The basic rules are: don't shoot civilians, don't get shot yourself, eliminate the threat. I took a sketchy ass shot. Oh, that could have gone bad. Garbage. Clear my line of fire. Okay. Yeah. Oh, no. I saw it too. He like strafed. How does that happen? I mean, how do you do that without that? How did that? Did it like it? Good grief. So let's see if stopping power is a thing. Jesus. Ooh, I almost got it. God, I'm trash with a pistol. Yeah, I'm kind of keen to try a little archery on this one. Good night. I'd say that about did it. This would be the I'll have what he's having segment of the simulation. Thank you. Oh, yes. A couple of the takeaways I get from this is that, interestingly enough, the more clogged your sight line is when you start it, the faster you seem to be able to take them out because those people aren't going to be there. They're going to be somewhere else when they start to run panic. And if you have a clear line of sight when he first comes out, you end up getting clogged up for longer, which is just, it would seem counterintuitive, but that's kind of how it works out. In conclusion, I'd say I'd never want to be in this situation. It's so frustrating to wait for a sight picture, to wait for your opportunity while people are dropping in front of you. I mean, I would never want to be in this situation, but it is interesting to know that that's probably a thing. I mean, you have to wait for a clear shot in order to not hit anyone else. I mean, that's the last thing you want to do is hit someone. You want to eliminate the threat, and that's it, and save people. It's been an interesting experience, and I'll got a lot to think about in dialing in what I want to do with my project.